It's a great day, I'm feeling good. Oh, the possibilities of what I could, oh, do with the world at my fingertips. My imagination brings a smile up to my lips. Oh, fascinated, I'm moving fast. Oh, I'm optimistic as the days go past. Oh, opportunity here for me. So come along and take a look, because I want you to see. Yeah, the world is yours, look a little bit closer. If you want it, come and get it. You over, you can make your tomorrows what you want them to be. You got the power in your hands to shape your history. You gotta take it up a level and go up higher. Put more fuel in the tank and turn up the fire. Come on and take a leap into your destiny. And come on up, come up with me. We're going up, 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 and up, up, up. We're going up, 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 and up, up, up. We're going up, 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 and up, up, up. We're going up, 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 and up, up, up. We're going up to the top, won't stop. Now I'm feeling it. Celebrate, laugh, good times all around. I wanna keep it simple so it's not complicated. And what goes up doesn't have to come down. Oh, it's looking like another Sunday. Good days are here, no, I'm not waiting on one day. Get up, get moving, and come on and see. Because it's time to live a life that's happy and free. Yeah, the world is yours, look a little bit closer. If you want it, come and get it. You can take it over, you can make your tomorrows what you want them to be. You got the power in your hands to shape your history. You gotta take it up a level and go up higher. Put more fuel in the tank and turn up the fire. Come on and take a leap into your destiny.
Good morning.
Good morning, stock traders, and welcome back to Stock Traders Talk Radio. I'm your host, Stock Sumo, and thanks for joining us on this freaky Friday, July 27th, 2012. You know what time it is, folks. It's time to top off your cup of coffee here with Stock Traders Talk as we look through the markets. So open up your charts, turn on those scanners, and fire up your trading accounts. Joining us on this morning's program is Haas. What's up, dog? Looks like he's stuck on mute here. Hello. All right.
Hi, I'm here. My computer was freezing up there for a second. I was trying to click on mute. What's going on, Sumo?
Oh, man, I'm fired up. You'd think I had 10 cups of coffee, but no, I've only had one. On to the second one here.
That's what I like to hear. I slept like a baby last night. I'm feeling good this morning, buddy.
Yeah, we had a thunderstorm here last night, and I slept pretty darn good myself. I usually sleep good when it rains hard.
Yep, I like sleeping during storms, too. I don't know what it was last night. I was just like, still a little foggy this morning, though. In a good way, though, so we're good.
Hopefully you're not as foggy as you have been earlier in the week. Man, you're a little bit off your game there for a little bit.
Earlier in the week, it's a different type of foggy. This is like you're just kind of in that Zen mode foggy.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it today.
Well, he's back, ladies and gentlemen. The guy out of Hawaii, the man that knows how to surf like nobody else with the big board, Sifakia. What's up, Siffy?
Oh, aloha, Sumo, Haas. I gotta ask you, man, what the hell are they putting in that Kurg or whatever that coffee is you're drinking? They are juicing Sumo with something, man. I'm telling you.
I don't know. You think they put a shot of steroids or something in my coffee? I got a little bit of extra pep in my
What
stuff.
flavor you got rocking over there, man?
I started out with the Italian roast,
Mm-hmm.
and then I switched it up. I'm just drinking the Dunkin' Donuts. Plug to the Dunkin' Donuts. There you go.
Nice.
Double D.
Double D. Taking it home. Yeah, man. We just rocked the pure Kona over here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I love it, man. Oh, man, good Kona coffee is so good.
You guys got it all over there. The good coconuts, good coffee, fresh pineapples. Oh, man, I'd love to be out there. One of these days, brother, I'm going to make it happen.
Dinner's on me.
That's right. That's right. Apple struggling to get back over $600. Now the bet's going to be, will it ever get back over $600? Yeah, it'll probably get back there, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon here. Man, I don't know. We'll have to keep a close eye on this thing like we always do. I'll tell you what's in a world of hurt this morning is a couple of these FDA plays that we've been watching.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it a world of hurt, but Horizon's in a semi-world of hurt. This is one that we've definitely been talking about, and we are seeing something that we definitely didn't expect, which is perfect for the biofarm world because how these stocks actually react to approvals sometimes is buy the rumor, sell the news. Sometimes it's buy the rumor, buy the news. Sometimes it's sell everything because the stock's just a piece of shit and they're just going to dilute regardless of what happens. So that's why we always caution. Don't go in too deep. Play it safe. Lock in profits along the way. But let's just go over these real quick. Horizon Pharma Incorporated. The ticker is HZNP. Closed yesterday at $7.60. Or that's what it says down here. It looks like it's last traded at about $6.90, which is down 10.99% after receiving FDA approval yesterday post-market for Rayos, which is delayed onset release tablets for rheumatoid arthritis. All right, so they got drug approval, yet their stock is trading down 10.99%. We'll see how it actually trades during market hours. Sometimes these things trade kind of funky post-market or pre-market. These stocks are all halted before the actual news or decision comes out. And they start trading. The post-market volume yesterday was actually pretty low. And there is a high short interest on this stock and high insider ownership. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if this thing starts screaming one of these days, to tell you the truth.
I want to chime in. I was reading an article, and the article is titled, Debt Burden Makes Horizon Pharma an Attractive Short. And they have 33.7 million shares outstanding, cash of 80 million, 80.4 million to be exact, and a debt of 60 million. And at a share price, this was article wrote yesterday, at 738, an enterprise value of 228 million.
Okay.
This Duaxis single tablet combination of two generic products, ibuprofen and famotidine, that was fully launched in January 2012 with 80 sales reps. The launch has been slow, with only 0.9 million in sales the first quarter of 2012. Accompanying these sales was an SG&A expense of 16.2 million and a first quarter net loss of 23.7 million. In the first quarter of 2012, Horizon burned through 19 million in cash, which is substantially more than total revenue of 2.5 million. And unless sales ramp substantially, the company may be in trouble, as was detailed in this article.
Nice, man. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing you always got to caution with these small biofarms. Like we said, you know, they burn through a lot of cash. taking these drugs through clinical trials, and if they don't have some big partner to put that cash in their pocket for, percent interest in sales of the drug, sometimes these guys get into some funky situations where they're out of cash. They have to stop clinical trials, or, it takes them a long time to proceed from phase to phase through these clinical trials. Horizon's gotten a drug to the market now, so hopefully they can bring in more significant revenues there. But yeah, I mean, the debt burden on most of these small biofarms is pretty large. So that's a good article and definitely something to keep in mind. And that's probably a large reason why we're seeing, that the share price right now, most of drug approval has already been factored into the share price.
Yeah.
So, good little read there, StockSumo. Thanks for the addition.
You got it, man.
All right, let's take a look at this other one. Performing slightly better, but also one that's had massive run over the last little bit here, so most of that drug approval probably factored into the share price, at least for the time being. Amarin Corporation, ticker is AMRN. Little bit more volume on this one, a little bit more action, and the drug probably has a much larger market, but also lots of competitors out there on the market for this one. The last trade, it looks like about $15.80, which is up 3.17% from yesterday's close. They have their cholesterol/triglyceride treatment drug that they were waiting for their PDUFA date, which was also yesterday, and they also received approval post-market. And I think it started trading this morning. So we'll see how this one starts coming out of the gates too. This one's a little bit more active than HCNP, larger outstanding share count, much larger market cap, much larger drug pipeline, and one to keep an eye on out of the gates this morning. That might provide some trading opportunities if you like this type of trade. Good stuff. Next one I want to talk about this morning. We caught her, Shub Penny. We were trying to, kind of assess that, these companies that are quiet for so long and all of a sudden they start talking can make some big runs, especially when they're sitting at a 10 to 20 million float.
I know where you're going with this. I tried to bring this one up to Cop last night on last night's show, and he didn't really wasn't excited by it. Meanwhile, he, some of these plays that he comes out with on left field, I don't get too excited over. But hey, whatever, it's all good. ICNB, baby, take it away.
Yep. Well, this is how I see that. Everybody has their own little niche style play that they like. You can make money anyway. And, I just say find your niche, find the types of plays that you like, and just go with it. If you're not a trip zero player, don't play trip zeros. I'm not a trip zero player. I don't like playing trip zero stocks. Cop, on the other hand, he dominates the trip zeros. He knows exactly what's going on. He knows exactly when to load. He knows how to rock those things time and time again. But, just find the types of stocks you like to play, master it, and frickin' make money. There's lots of ways to make money in the market. Just find your niche and just do it. All right, ICNB, iconic brands. ICNB, another announcement today. They put out that news a couple days back. They just registered again with the Secretary of State. They were talking a little bit about their subsidiary that was in Chapter 7 bankruptcy proceedings. And they were talking about some people trying to mess with their stock. There's supposedly a big short interest. And by the way, this is trading. Who the heck knows? Penny market's nuts. This thing's up like, what?
We just lose them?
I don't even know how many bags. This thing was in trip zeros like 4 days ago.
Nope.
But super thin, like 5 cents yesterday. All right, let's check out this news that they put out this morning. Iconic Brands Incorporated, due to numerous inquiries, the company would like to clarify that it is a New York-based business, and the current website is www.icnb.info. The company has a history of manufacturing the highest quality celebrity-branded spirits in the industry, most notable for creating and launching Limoncello by Danny DeVito. The previous lines were discontinued, During the economic recession, the company will be introducing new products in the third quarter and is exploring several strategic transactions. As previously announced, the company is actively engaged in the process of updating all financials and expects to be completed no later than September 30th, and will be making regular updates to our shareholders. Also, in response to inquiries, an authorized share report from our transfer agent confirms authorized shares of 100 million, outstanding shares of 49 million, and a public float of 10.59 million shares. Oh, this is just one of the juiciest press releases you can possibly get. Whoever's writing this press release right here knows how to create some hype and interest in the market after his stock's already up like 10,000%, hinting at tons of things to come in the very, very near future. Our company's actually really sweet. You know, you got the celebrity announcements, Denny DeVito, Limoncello. Our share count is actually lower than you think it is. It's not a 20 million float, it's a 10.6 million float. So all good stuff in that press release there. I think this one's going to be a hottie for a little while here. And you got the sexy storyline with the Spirit products with celebrity endorsements on those products. So I hate to say it's going higher, but I'm not going to say it's going higher. I'm going to say I might purchase some if we see a dip this morning. Good stuff.
Hang on, baby Jesus, this is going to get bumpy.
This is going to get bumpy. Alright, let's, I got some more news bits and a couple stocks I can talk about, unless you got one that you're eyeing hard, Sumo.
No, keep it rolling, Hoss. You're hot, baby.
Alright, let's check out one that we've been watching for a long time. Stem Cells Incorporated, STEM. And by a long time, I mean like a week, which is actually a pretty long time for us because we've been talking about it like every day. STEM closed at 178 yesterday. It's been having trouble with the range it's trading at pre-market here, this 210, 220 range. I don't know if that's a resistance point on the chart. I don't even remember anymore. Yeah, it looks like it kind of is. Looks like if this breaks out, it might scream up to that 250 mark a little bit. And if it breaks that, who the hell knows? But nice little news bit out this morning. $20 million in cash in their pocket from the California Institute for Regenerative Medicine. Gap in pre-market, trading 209 is the last trade, up 17.98% pre-market. This thing's just been a beast. Tons of volume. Let's see some actual details of this news. Stem Cells Inc. today announced that the California Institute for Regenerative Medicine has approved an award to the company and its collaborators for up to $20 million under CIRM's Disease Team Therapy Development Award Program. The award is to fund preclinical development of stem cells proprietary HuCNSSC product candidate, neural stem cells, as a potential treatment for cervical spinal cord injury. Looks like it's going to provide it for a 4-year period with the goal of filing an investigational new drug application to be in clinical testing in that time. So, looks like good stuff here. 20 million in cash in my pocket. I wish I could have that. That would be so nice. My stock would be trading high too, I can tell you that. RFMK. I've kind of been keeping my eye on this one in this 001 area. I actually really like this one in this 001 area. News today. And the reason why I like in this 001 area is because this thing was hanging around 005. They did some massive toxic financings to get their distribution in order for their cannasigs. And it kind of hammered the stock down, and it's kind of been hanging around this 001 area for quite a while. I'm not saying the toxic dilution is done, but just saying I like it around 001 for whatever reason. Rapid Fire Marketing announces 1,500 cannasigs. arrive next production run for Cannasigs next month. Looks like 1,500 Cannasig units that will be used to fill backorder distributor requests and celebrity promotions, as well as individual online orders. Cheryl Schumann, celebrity spokesperson, was happy to be able to notify the tastemakers, influencers, and celebrities, the most influential people in Hollywood, that their much-desired Cannasig had arrived. Good news for our FMK. MMTC Microimaging Technologies. 0038 closed yesterday. See what sort of news these guys pumped out today. Microimaging Technology Incorporated announced that an important segment of the food safety community got its first look at its rapid microbial identification system when it introduced the MIT 1000 at the annual meeting of the International Association of Food Protection in Providence, Rhode Island, held July 22nd through the 25th, 2012. Food safety, people. Yeah. Ariad Pharmaceuticals Incorporated, ARIA, one that I'm literally like beating my head against the wall over. Like just beating it totally. I almost literally like loaded the boat on this one. It must have been my, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like about 4 years ago. 2009 area, around like $2. Now it's trading at $18 and they're just entering phase 3 clinical trials. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Instead, I said to screw around with these dumb penny stocks. Who does that? They put out some good news this morning. Ariad announces initiation of randomized phase 3 trial of ponatinib, I don't know how you pronounce that, in newly diagnosed patients with chronic myeloid leukemia. So we got another leukemia treatment here. A different type of leukemia. The other leukemia stock we've been keeping our eyes on is TLON, making new 52-week highs on an almost daily basis right now. I like it. Now, Ariad Pharmaceuticals, initiation of a randomized phase 3 trial for this specific drug in adult patients with newly diagnosed chronic myeloid leukemia. So, this one might get a little bump. I know it looks pretty thick and heavy right now, but there's lots of interest on this stock. Looks like it's going to go about $18 or so pre-market. We'll see.
It's all about bucks, kid.
It's all about the bucks, kid. All about the bucks. Let's see here. What looks good? I don't know if any news is super good yet, but MMR Global was at 1.85 cents yesterday. They did put out news this morning. If I can find it here. Here it is. MMR Global to file anti-CD20 antibody and B-cell vaccine patents targeting cancers. So it looks like they are filing some patents related to some cancer vaccines. 2 additional divisional patent applications that are intended to allow for further protection of the company's specific antibodies that have particular utility in fighting cancers based on the recent award of the first patent for the company's this is what we'd say on there. All right, I'm sick of this. Let's check out the volume scanner, Sumo.
All right, we got AUTH Authentic up 60% pre-market at $8.15. 4.6 million shares in volume. That's 4,300 trades on the day. OCZ Tech Group. It's up 28% pre-market. Last at $6.98. 1.1 million in volume. That's 2,262 trades on the day. STEM, of course, we got that one gapping up 16% pre-market. Last at $2.07. We got MNI McClatchy. It's up 19%. Last at $2. That's 132 trades on the day, 32,400. And we got 3 minutes till the bell. It looks like Apple wants to open up above 575. She closed at 574.88 yesterday, I believe. So it looks like Apple wants to gap up just a tad here this morning. Let's see if Apple can do its thing. It was a little bit odd to me yesterday seeing the markets rally and Apple was struggling. Usually when the markets are rallying, Apple is rallying right there with it. There's been days that the market has been down and Apple is rallying. So interested to see where Apple's going to find support, if it's going to hold support off of 570, if it can make its way back up to 580, or if she wants to just trade between 570 and 575. Either way, I'm going to be looking to make some money on some calls or some puts. I got my level 2 up on the 570 calls and puts, and I got the 575 calls and puts level 2 up. We like to stay close to where the money is, stay close to where Apple is trading, and it's easier to see in the money prices when you're around the price of the stock on those options and calls. So calls, puts, wherever you want to go, just follow the trend. If Apple's going down, I'm going to get on the put side of things. If Apple looks like it wants to go up, I'm going to get on the calls. So going to watch it here. Usually the first 10 minutes you'll get an idea on where she wants to go. If it gaps up, I'm expecting it to see a little bit of a pop in the first 5-10 minutes. I'll see it followed by a pullback and then a bounce. So we'll be looking for that. That could be one scenario. You never know which way it's going to go, though. Let's take a look at the pre-market scan for the OTCs. We got MEDG, MediaNet, Michael Eddy, Denver, George. Last traded at 36.5 cents. That's at 25,000 in volume, and it's up 12.31%. CDOC consistently trades pre-market volume. It's traded pre-market volume today, and we're getting ready to go here. And we're off. Apple at 574. Looks like she's heading down, so I might get on some puts here. Apple's 573.60 is the low of day. Let's see what she wants to do. Oh yeah.
Jesus, I've been talking on mute for like 4 minutes. I'm like, why is someone talking while I'm talking, man? Good stuff. I'm not trying to
Arrow moving up the scanner, AERO up 100% here, 027 by 03. Not sure if it's a promotion or what.
Got ICNB starting up down today. 40,000 shares traded, 4.5 by 4.9 spread right now. Last trade 4.9 down 10.9%. Lotto stock, lotto stock that I'm keeping my eyes on. LKEN, Green Concepts. Trip Zero stock, getting some big hits on the 0002s. I believe this one was no bid 2 days ago. I was looking at it over the weekend, I think, because there was supposed to be some big update, which came out yesterday. Big hits on the 2s right now. Just keep an eye on that one. Let's see here. Let's go check out that news from yesterday. News came out yesterday around noon. And Green Concepts Incorporated, Lenny Green, announces today that the company will hold a live conference call this Saturday, July 28th, 2012, for stakeholders and the general public to announce an unprecedented event that will revolutionize the ink market and send shockwaves throughout the industry. I don't know if you can put any more clarifiers in there to show that it's going to be a huge announcement, but sure he could find a couple if he wanted to.
Arrow is ripping through my scanner, AERO. I'm not sure if it's on a promotion. I haven't looked at my emails, but it's 039 by 04.
I believe it is on promotion. I think someone actually mentioned that in our chat room, if I'm seeing that correctly. But
ICNB is lingering around 5 cents, 051 by 055. Siffy, I'd love for you to chime in anytime and tell me what you think about Apple, or if you're trading the SPY today. I know you like to trade SPY on Fridays. What do you got going on over there? He's back trading again, and I'd like to get a taste of what he's into, because I'm looking for something, a nibble, a bone, anything, something to bite on here.
oh man. I love it. Sorry, man.
Apple's at 574 here. Doesn't know what it wants to do. What do you think, Seth?
Dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you just get done making 8 trades and you're up $2,000 on the day already? Thanks. Your day's done.
No.
Okay, now you can join the radio show. Wonderful.
Oh, come on. I'm running it over here. The show must go on, you know. I was having technical difficulty. That's what was happening. But yeah, Apple. Not sold on it. You got all your moving averages up above you here. So I actually got the 570 put. We'll see what she turns out to be. Now, if she can get up above it, these moving averages, you see here this this is a 1 minute, 1 day chart. You can see all those moving averages up above. You got that 50 trying to roll over. The 20 is still heading up, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. It looks like it's trying to bounce here. If it can get through these moving averages and maybe move up, you can see you kind of got yourself a nice little top going on here. So a break above that, you could see Apple run, but yeah, I'm trying to be negative on Apple, which is a little different for me, but we'll see, man.
Little sub penny runner on some news. AHFD, Apple, Harry, Frank, Denver, Active Health Foods Inc. Climbing up my scanner here. 0044 by 0045, up 21% on 1.6 million. Seen a lot of people chatting it up in the chat rooms. Chatty Cathy's out there.
Isn't this one that got... Hold on, let's check that out. I guess some GNC news or something just a week ago. Yeah, announces GNC shipment and featured news. Article. So real good news there.
Nice.
this morning. Thing dipped all the way down to 1 cent close yesterday. 1.2 by 1.5 right now.
That's why I don't like shorting Apple. What a beast. Taking off, but we'll see. You know, like we said, we got all these moving averages here. See if she can get up. She, you know, capped out there for quite a while, so still not sold on her, but I will not get in her way if she wants to break out. That is for sure. Go with the trend. You said it earlier, Sumo. The first 5-10 minutes, you know, like I said, this is a 1 minute candle. Check that 5 minute. Usually gives you the direction she's going to do within the first 15 minutes, 9 times out of 10.
Well, I learned from the best, man. I learned from you.
So we wanted to see this keep coming down. I want to call myself the best, Sumo. 9 times out of 10. Lately, I'm following you, man. That's what's so great. I got to say it, man. Working with you and Haas every day, love it, man. You guys rock. Gotta give you props, Haas. You've been killing it. Sumo, you're trading. If I could pull the trigger like you, I would be a rich man. That's no doubt.
Well, they don't call me the Sumo Slammer for nothing. I like to just slam it right in there.
Just slam it in there. Yeah, that's right. That's what we want to see.
Slam it in the bing bong.
I want to see you just keep dropping like a rock apple.
AHFD 0048 on the bid now, hitting the high a day.
Yeah, she's looking good.
Man, you can just trade Apple between 570 and 575. I'm telling you, get on both sides of the fence, flip it back and forth, reverse it, do it again. Man, you could really do some wonders. Now she's breaking back down again. Just hit a new low a day, 572. Ooh. Now those puts are really flying. Those 570 puts were as low as 39 cents. They're up to 85 cents.
Boom.
Now they're going to bounce it back up over 573. What are they going to do? You never know, man. At Apple, it's like the seesaw action. But we're watching it closely these first 15 minutes. I'm just sitting on the sidelines, figuring out what it's going to do so I can pull the trigger and just slam it, sumo style. AHFD, our little sub-penny runner of the day here, 0049's on the bid, 005's rolling.
Got a, let's check out AUMY. This was a big runner before
we're not getting no sound.
What? What do you mean?
Oh, there we go.
Hello? Backfeed.
All right.
Some weird stuff going on over here. I'm better off muted.
AHFD level 2 is looking strong. 4 bidders at 005 or better. ICNB thinning out here. 6 cents up on the offer. Was as low as 4.9. Ooh, Apple looks like they're going to take it back to 570.
Ooh, here goes Sudi. ICMB. 5.8 by 6 cents right now, up 7.3%. Last trade 5.9. 304,000 traded so far.
Not sure what Apple wants to do here. I think she's going lower. Hovering around the low of day. AHFD Ooh, 2 million share bid just showed up at 0053. That one looks like it wants to go higher, folks.
Yeah, it's a nice fatty bid right there. ICNB.
Beastin'.
Couple nice bids. Got one sitting on 5.6 there, two on the 5.8. Ask is 5.9.
A 5-bagger for us this week. That's right, we caught it at 009 on the scanner. Let's hop back over to that scanner and see what it's telling us. Anything catching our eye here? I always look for these sub pennies that pick up in big volume. Your little RFMK you were mentioning, that's got some nice uptick action today, up 27% on 5 million shares traded.
I was waiting for that volume to come in.
AHFD, another uptick, 5.6 on the bid, 5.7 on the offer, trading at the high of day. Once we seen that big fatty 2 million share bidder showing up on the level 2, definitely restored our confidence and made us feel even more comfortable with the stock. COTE, C-O-T-E, rising on my scanner. It's 068 by 069, up 30% on over 200,000 shares traded. Apple getting crushed. I should have jumped on those 570 puts. They were as low as 39 cents this morning. They hit a high of $1.13. Last traded at 88 cents. I'm ready to grab something and squeeze the trigger and take the bull by the horns here. And Dimi, D-I-M-I, we got Manda stocks asking about it, still following it. Yeah, we kind of said, you know, we're on the sidelines on that play. It hasn't really done that well off of this bottom. Yeah, maybe heavily shorted, but, you know, the volume is dried up. It's been hammered down. It's been beaten into the mud. And it's traded a lot of stock. And, you know, well, it seems like they've diluted a lot of shares. So can it get legs from here? I don't know. You know, what it kind of reminds me of is RARS. That thing got hammered into the mud. And that one's not coming back either. Same with CTDT. You know, some of these plays, they just get pumped up and dropped to the ground, and it takes a while for them to bounce. So I'm not too optimistic on Dimi at this point in the game. AHFD 0057 by 0058.
Looks like that's definitely the most active this morning too. Wow. Quiet. It's too quiet.
Watch Dimi will probably end up running up 100% and make me look like a fool, but the risk and reward just isn't there for me. ICNB. Looks like it wants to trade over 6 cents. Bid's building at 059.
Yeah, this one is it's kind of in that super hype, nonsensical stage right now.
All right, AHFD having a pullback. Looks like it found resistance at the 0058. Seeing some big bid hits. See where it wants to pull back to. Could fill the gap. This thing did gap up this morning. It was trading in the 003s yesterday. Open at 0041. We caught it on the scanner at 0045. Mentioned the news.
RFMK, a couple of nice bidders actually stepping up now, which is nice to see. But not too many hits on the ask. This one can run pretty big if that toxic financing is done. If it's not, it might hang down here, and this might just be a little bouncer before more. So we'll see. Be careful and do your due diligence for sure.
COTE 74 by 75. Looks like the bid support's starting to strengthen. 420,000 shares traded. 420K in the volume. That's 12 trades on the day, up 39%. I really want to get in an Apple put or call. I just don't know which way I want to go. It's tough. Keep seeing new lows of days here. I think I want to get on a put because it keeps going lower. But the thing is, it could bounce off of 570 like it did yesterday and go right to 575. Trying to watch it, see where it wants to find its support here. Siffy, you got any thoughts, opinions, ideas on Apple?
I'm still short.
AHFD, they dipped it down to 005. It's springboarded back. Now it's 0055 by 0059. New high of day up on the ask. And Apple 570 puts are at $1.17 on the offer. Hit a high of day of 120. Up 41% on the day. The 575 puts are trading at 360. They're up 35% on the day.
Keeping my eyes on HIMR again. Got some promo rumors flying around out there on that one. It's been getting a few hits last couple of days. 7 million in volume so far today. Last traded 0008. ICNB, high day 6.4, last traded 6.35, up 15.4%. 357,000 in volume. She's still going. Looks like that 3 million bidder on RFMK stepped up to the 0013, so we can see a little more on that one. Been keeping my eyes heavily on HLNT. This one has been just a beast. Chart is just a beast. High dollar volumes traded on an almost daily basis, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Today, she is just hanging steady at 1.15. There's shares. Oh, there's the yawn.
I downloaded a new app for my iPhone for the golf course. It's called N-Range Golf. And it tells you your yardage to your next shot. Really pumped up about going to this tournament today and pulling out my new app.
That's nice, but be careful with that thing. How accurate those things are, I've read some different things. Never used one myself, though, so. It's one of my favorite things, though. You go to some courses and once in a while get a cart and got the GPS on the carts. It's so awesome.
Yeah, that is great.
Distances handed to you on a silver platter. ICNB 6'4" by 6'9".
Woo-wee! Beast mode, all out beast mode. Flow being locked down. She's moving up on light volume compared to the volume we've seen the past few days.
Yeah, she'll probably touch a dime today.
I'm so kicking myself for not getting in on that pullback yesterday in the 2-cent range.
RFMK, nice little tap on the 0014. Looks like it might break that. Real good bid support. 4 million in shares sitting on 0013 bid. Level 2 on the ass side looks pretty thin up to 002. Looks like someone tapped the 685, which is the high day at 24.6% on ICNB. 408,000 traded. Here go the 6.9s.
Thing just has no resistance.
Yeah, it's the float's locked, man.
Looking strong.
I know it seems like it's going up fast now, but at some point it's going to jump like a penny at a time.
I like how they're keeping the spread tight, keeping that bid there. 6.5. There's 2 market makers on the bid showing 45,000 shares combined.
Let's wrap it up, boys.
Let's call it a day.
Good stuff. Aloha.
Thanks for tuning in. STT, we're out.
Thank you for listening to Stock Traders Talk Radio. All views and topics talked about on Stock Traders Talk Radio is solely for entertainment purposes. We are not professional financial advisors and always recommend you seek the advice of a professional financial advisor. Never invest in any stock featured on our show unless you can afford to lose your entire investment. The information contained on our show is based on sources which we believe to be reliable, but is not guaranteed by us as being accurate, and might not be a complete statement or summary of the available data. Stock Traders Talk Radio advises that the investments in companies profiled are commonly considered to be high risk, and use of the